and welcome back to Strategic IT Solutions. In this video, we will discuss SSH keys, RSA SSH keys for authentication, and how you can generate your own keys using Putty Key Generator. Public key authentication is a way for logging into an SSH or an SFTP account using cryptographic key rather than using a password. So if you're using a very strong SSH password, your account may be safe from brute force attacks. However, using a public key authentication provides many additional benefits when you're working with multiple developers or if you're working with multiple servers. So for example, with SSH keys, you can allow multiple developers to log into the same system using without having to share a single password between them. You can revoke a single developer's access without revoking access to all the developers. And it just makes it easier to manage many accounts without needing to manage many different passwords. So with public keys, it comes in a pair. There is the public key and there's the private key, and the key pair is unique and they must work together. So how does it work? With the public key authentication, you first need to generate your key pair, your private key and your public key. You would give the public key to someone, or you add the public key to the server you wish to authenticate to. And when you try to authenticate to the server, you need to prove that you have that private key that corresponds with the public key. So once you prove those two, you will be granted access to the server. Now, when you generate your private key, you also will create a passphrase. And I will show you this in the demonstration. So now I'm going to show you how you can generate your own SSH keys. So the first thing you want to do is to download the Putty Key Generator application. So just go to Google, type that in, Putty Key Generator, download the application. Once you launch the application, it will take you to this screen, and it is quite easy. You just click Generate, and you want to move your mouse as it's generating, and it randomly generates the key for you. So this is going to be for your private key. You're going to set a passphrase. So the passphrase is important because you will need this when you are trying to use your key. So you will need the key and you will need the passphrase in order to use it. So once you set your passphrase, you can save, and you're going to give it a name, and I will call it test key. Private, and save. And then you will need your public key. And I'll just call it test key public. And that's it. That's how you create your RSA SSH keys. So you would actually configure your public key on the server, and your private key and key pair you'll use to log into that server. So that's it. That's how you create your RSA SSH keys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.